No, we leave it on. No, she don't want. Yeah. Or you can leave it on. It doesn't matter. Melissa, the microphone, the button on the bottom right.
What's the first?
Uh, first was over there. Yeah. Leah, are we ready to go? It's 7 o'clock on the nose. This is a continuation, the design review board from I believe, April 7th. It's the same two petitioners. We'll go in that order. First off, I'd like to welcome a new member to the board, a new face, and certainly prettier than some, but anyway, she's Melissa Desjardins, and she's a landscape architect. Cyrus Gibson is a retired general contractor. Leslie Costa is a landscape architect. I'm a retired general contractor, and Ray is an engineer. And our first petition tonight is Steel Giraffe LLC. Well,
You've seen this before, I guess, but we're here back at Steel Giraffe, you know, the area is that. Not industrial park, it's that commercial piece down off of West Main Road.
Bruce.
Predominantly.
Yeah.
Prior to Stephen and his company acquiring the property, it was already built, the building was there. We had basically what we had to work with. Now he's trying to get an addition, mainly because he keeps very expensive cranes outside and some equipment. And this was kind of a chicken and the egg argument throughout the year.
There you go. So we did go to the planning board first, but it was developmental plan review. And it was because it was a pretty innocuous petition. When we were there, we explained that we were on top of the area that was already macadam. So there's no increase at all in surface water runoff, even though you have some engineering calculations there to show that the water is going to be handled into the street drains, including the gutters from the roof, which was a condition of the planning board. We also showed that the areas and the photographs of kind of everything that's outside and how this is not only going to clean it up, but it's going to technically from there's a residence on the south side.
Right.
Everything else is just straight commercial. And here's a surprise, the commercial people wrote very supporting letters saying they had no objection whatsoever to the project itself. The residential person on the side, there's an existing bank that's got trees on it. So there was no proposed landscaping change. It was just that there wasn't a single tree being cut or a single blade of grass that exists now that won't be there later because this is on top of the macadam and in fact moves from the property line another 5 or 6 feet, moves further away. When the neighbor was there, though, she addressed the planning board and said she'd rather see nothing. And at least in the winter months, those trees that are kind of scrap maples and choke cherries and things don't provide as much of a screen. So she asked that we work with her. There's a stone wall at the top of the bank that separates the property. And just behind the stone wall, she wants us to plateau a little bit, just add a little plateau and try to add some arborvitaes that would give a screen, at least in that area where the building is. So there really isn't a great landscape plan because the planning board, as a condition, said that we would meet with that woman and put in a row of arborvitaes that she required.
Is that on the north side?
That's on the south side of the building and the north side of her property. So it's furthest from the road behind the building. Actually, we've got some pictures, I think. So from an aerial, well, that's the current building is the big square to the left. The proposed building is the new one. Can you flip through to I'll get to those, but there's some photographs, I know. Okay,
John Vitt's not involved.
no. But you can see from the photographs
Oh, there it
that,
is.
that the area is all macadam now. And it's really just where we're storing outside things. The reason
Right.
the new building is as back as far as it is one, it's gotta be 45 feet to meet this particular crane. And the more you pulled it away from the neighbors, the more it blocked the existing garage doors. So it was put just as far back as possible, not to block the existing doors and to carry the 45 feet. And that's why there was a single variance. It was a rear yard setback. And they did, I'm sorry, there were two variances. It was a rear yard setback, although it was further than the macadam and the current storage containers away. And there was also a side yard setback, of really a very small side of, there's only like a foot to the side yard. But it's because of the topography down to DePaul Diesel, where there's this long sloping bank. And because the bank wasn't really usable to either park or to put any structures on, and the DePaul building is so close to Main Road, they don't get that creation that you get when you have two side yards and both the north and the south, or the east and the west guy encroaching on that sideline. So from the design review standpoint, there really is just the materials themselves. It's a Morton building. So and instead of exactly just showing you everything that we have, it is being built exactly to the same specs as the existing building. It's the Morton siding, which is that, I still call it hardy board, but it's a cement-based sideboard, right?
Yeah, high rib.
With
yeah.
clapboard, with the trim, you'll see, can you go back to the pictures?
Yeah, that one actually represents it a little better than the rendering, than those other 3D renderings, but.
Well, go to the drawing, actually, yeah. That does show that it matches it though with the clapboards and again, the architectural kind of garage doors a little bit better than the very commercial and boxy industrial doors. And you know from going down there that the building itself is very well maintained and certainly fits in that area. The awnings over the doors and some accents. The lighting is this, all in your package, but it's all, dark sky compliant down. It's just security lighting. There's no reason to illuminate the parking lot any more than it is now. There really isn't much to it other than what you see, you get to also get. Instead of, here's what I promise you, and hope that this picture matches, you know. Any questions?
Is the board, let me start at the end. Melissa, do you have any questions, or I know you haven't had a whole lot of time to look at this, but I'm not putting you on the spot.
I would just say that, this rendering, the garage doors don't quite match what the next page was, just to kind of, if you, that's some, no,
Are you,
that one.
are you
Just if
matching?
you're about to like order
Yeah, the
it.
goal is to match I just don't know if every single thing is going to
Okay.
be available. The goal is to match it 100%. It's just in that software, you can't.
Add more windows.
Right,
Fair enough.
exactly, yeah.
Okay.
That's about third or fourth Morton building in that complex. The one behind it is a Morton, one at the
I think
far left is a
Fire
Morton,
X, yeah.
So we reviewed those a lot.
They certainly are over my budget, if I recall, looking at the barn, but they are as nice, I think, as you can get for that commercial type of building especially with the comprehensive plan, because I think Morton designs them to look a little farming and barny,
They do,
which is a little bit of our.
the cupola behind you, yeah.
Right,
Just,
right.
right across the road from the Macmillan is that.
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
that-
that's a Morton.
That Morton building?
Yeah.
That's a nice
Yeah,
building,
that's a good looking building.
but they are,
You just,
I could hire you much cheaper, I believe.
you have downlighting, right? It's not, they're like wall packs.
Yeah, so it's really just sort of perimeter lighting. I think on the eastern side, it's just soffit lighting, and then I think it's up-down lighting on the front face there.
Yeah, I think the soffit lighting, which just goes on
Just by
by the doors And then the only other lightings are the ones, the down lighting on each side of the garage doors. And I believe we have, I know we have those in
Oh, I
mind.
see it, yeah.
Yeah, there's a light on the side, all around the corner.
So does that match what's existing?
There is not, the soffit lighting matches, there's no other lighting on, around those other garage doors, but I just thought it was gonna be kind of too dark over there to have nothing.
Lighting is supposed to just go, face downward though, I don't think,
Okay,
Yeah, just be careful when you're specifying that, because you can do
Yeah.
either or,
Yeah.
because you can have them be both up. You're probably like those cylinders, right? Like,
yeah, right,
Just
yeah,
make sure you're just having the down, because it's easy to.
okay.
Both.
Where that page went,
And,
but-
and although there's no reason to go up, and we certainly make that a condition, in that particular area, if that building is the greatest shade for the neighbors.
mhm.
Si, you got any questions?
I was just reviewing again, your earlier question or statement about the impervious surface. It's a very minimal proposed increase, I guess, where there's a little bit of grass now, you're gonna add to that.
The cement goes right behind it.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
think
so
it's actually
it's
zero.
Zero, yeah.
If you look at the aerials, because I know the cement, goes further.
Yeah,
And because we have to dig out for the footings, we're gonna remove the cement behind it. One of the conditions of the planning board was anytime you have a building that may be 10 feet off.
oh, yeah, no, I just wanted to just,
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't want us.
this is all we're talking about.
They
at
don't want
minutes.
us storing behind it.
Yeah.
We're actually removing some of that cement. And there's a condition that there's no storage behind it, which would be the most affected area of the neighbors. I think the sideline goes right to it, although some of that grass is gonna have to be dug up to get the footings and it'll be a wider, and then replaced. I think there's only a foot and a half, so.
Y-
Leslie,
y-
you got any questions?
I don't think so, I mean,
Yeah. What size arborvitae were you guys proposing?
I think shit's 6 foot from the root ball, right? Or 6
I
foot from the
believe it's
ground.
part of the planning board that we were going 6 foot from the root ball at 4 foot intervals or 6 foot intervals designed to fill in.
so are they like 7, 8 height, something like that? Is there like a minimum height requirement for
I
the,
think we started at 6 feet and the reason is it's a stone wall that then drops straight down. So by the time we plateau that, we're probably gonna be 3 foot of 4 foot of stone wall before we get to that wall. So unless we start them at 6, they're not gonna get any immediate
yeah,
advantage.
Mhm.
We told them we're gonna put it in 1 foot and have them get over the wall in 3 years, you know? So we started them at 6 foot and I think it was 6 foot at the ball too, but that's in the planning board's fine.
yeah, I mean,
6 foot width.
yeah, I mean, it just was, we were talking about the height. The,
The way I thought was it was where ball meets dirt, not including the ball, 6 foot height.
yeah, I'm just talking about like from the ground up, I was just wondering if you were doing like 7, 8 foot, just to give them a quick coverage for screening, you know? Like,
Minimal cost difference.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know, again, that's, I think, what they meant with, they will not be planted at a height that starts the day they're planted at less than 6 feet.
okay,
Right.
If we can buy 7 or
Yeah,
8
I've
for
got
the
a
same,
Yeah.
I wouldn't, yeah, but other than, it's gonna take a interesting crew to get those up there and dig
Oh,
those
'cause
holes
it's
by
like-
hand.
difficult to get in there.
Yeah. It's fairly
Yeah,
steep
the,
and we're trying also not to hurt any of the existing trees.
Yeah,
but they're gonna take out a couple of those existing trees for neighbors' requests, right?
Only some of the ones that
Right on that property line.
look dead to her and she
Yeah.
was worried about, but
In the aerial, it looks like there's just 2 of them. I didn't know.
I don't, I don't understand. My name's Ray Abraham. I don't understand, I understand your tree removal, but, at the abutters request, they're requesting you to remove some trees, that are somewhat mature, they're good size. Where on their property, they've got some huge trees over there. So what's the reason they want you to remove the trees?
Well, she didn't talk to us before the meeting, but in fairness, she stood up at the meeting and said, I don't have any objection. But because none of the trees are year-round trees, as
Yeah.
opposed to what was there, she would like to see if we could get some screening.
Okay,
That's how it happened. And then the discussion was, in some areas we can do that, in some areas there are trees. She would have rather have, I think, some of the bigger non-ornamental trees removed. And they looked at just a couple that were, just wasn't any value aesthetically at all. They were just half dead and said, if we get those out of there, that'll give us a little less shade. I mean, they're gonna be planted in shade in most. They're not gonna boom. We've done this before. I mean, you're sitting in a zoning meeting and trying to make everybody happy, but we have a number of times tried to put a row of arborvitae below a row of mature maples. They don't seem to do that well.
And nobody's gonna-
You, like
nobody's
there are
gonna-
other plants that you could do that are about the same that survive in shade, like hemlock or yews.
But you're really not providing this for this view, because this view is the buildings.
Right.
You're providing it for the neighbor, and if she
To
is
see the back of the
requested,
building.
I would say, go with that.
And I will also, in fairness, rookies, non-landscape architects and planning boards use the word arborvitae's. I think what they mean is that we will meet with the neighbor and get that shape and style of tree. Listening to someone that knows what they're talking about on whether it should be a yew or a Leland cypress or something that the rest of us generically call arborvitae's. I don't think the code name arborvitae was locked in. But we should consult, because everybody wants what's gonna do the job for the same price, right?
And around here, as long as it's not shaded by the maple trees around here, like the deer don't eat the giant arborvitae's, they'll eat the other arborvitae's. But I guess
That's
it
not a
really
bad
depends on
spot
how
for the
much they
deer,
shed,
I know.
You know,
I know down by me, it's just a waste of money to put in
Yeah,
60
'cause-
trees
I'll just eat
that
all
one
the
of the
one,
projects would,
Mhm.
gone.
yeah.
is the stone wall the property line?
Yeah, center of the stone wall is the property line.
All right, I'm looking at your new building and you have two pieces of equipment sitting outside of your building right now. Would they fit in that building?
They would, yes.
That was the testimony there, that crane is 45 feet long and a very expensive piece of equipment.
Yeah,
And the goal was to get that inside. It's not, and what's left of the driveway doesn't make sense to put a lot of stuff in because they utilize those doors and work inside. They do a lot of shipping container modification type stuff. And the stuff, the work that's done inside, that has to remain open to get those big containers in the doors and make the turns. So it won't be, the design isn't just to put a building, fill it with storage, and then get a bunch of other stuff and put it in to block the road. That doesn't meet their needs.
Is there anybody online, Leah, that, or any butters or concerned citizens that would like to ask any questions? There's nobody online.
did, when you have that, you're going to get rid of the container that you have in the back of it now.
These are to
Right.
replace the containers. That's back.
Will that stuff go in the new building?
Yes, and
Or where-
some of it will get thrown out and,
Building or
yeah, the good stuff will go in the,
garage or something like that.
right, right.
Dumpster.
How about the big machine that you have in the picture here? Would that fit in the garage?
Yes, which one are you referring to?
Yeah,
45-foot crane?
The big crane.
Yes.
It's designed for that.
That's actually the small crane, but all the cranes will fit in the building, the one actually in this photo. We don't have anymore. We replaced that with another crane, but all three large over the road cranes will fit in the building.
Are you not gonna put a pit in there, are you?
No pit,
There's no pit, there's no plumbing.
Lifts?
no lifts.
They can't bring my car up?
We can pick the car up with the crane.
A little jiffy move right there.
Yes, right.
Yeah, you can lift it up with a crane.
Oh, that's true. We got our own.
No more questions? I think, we're good. So was this the last step, Court? 'Cause
Yeah.
you've already been to planning.
You've already been everywhere, yeah.
Okay, so we'll find out from Leslie what her schedule is and get her opinion out to you as soon as we can.
Okay,
So
great.
When are you guys going to planning board?
No, they already been.
They already went.
We've already been in the planning board.
Yeah.
This was just one of those that
Yeah.
kind of got a scheduling snafu a little bit, but the way it works, just out of courtesy to everybody, if you were to make a change that Leah would determine would be material, would have to go back to the planning board.
Okay.
So it's not ignoring you, it's just, if we bless it after the fact, great. Minor changes like from arborvitae to something that fits it would be my guess that we would not call it a material change, we would just call it a positive change.
Just curious, how, I don't have like a plat map or anything, how far away is her building from the property line?
The neighbor?
Yeah,
The actual residence,
yeah,
quite far. Hers is almost set to the street, which would be Mill Lane. It's quite far.
That's a
so there's
relatively.
space to put, like, you know,
Well, there's plenty of room on her side, and of
Yes.
course, that was our offer.
that's the south side
And it's
anyway.
Flat and I
Our
could
south side, yes.
drive a truck there and go on top of the wall, but I don't blame her that she says, I don't want
Mhm.
things planted on my property necessarily to
Okay,
do it. So we're gonna certainly try there. If there's areas where it can't be done, we'll work with it,
yeah.
but.
Okay.
But that's a new neighborhood for purposes, West Passage, so it's in, I'm guessing it's R30.
Mm.
So with a 30-foot rear yard setback, so
Okay.
there's more room than there is in some of the old traditional neighborhoods that are smaller lots and disregarded or had no rules when houses were built.
Okay,
You can
I think
kinda see it in
I
that
think
picture.
good. Thanks for coming tonight.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
so that makes it look a long ways away, but you do see where that bank goes up and then levels out at the top.
Oh, one more quick question about your new building. Is there any windows in the rear or anything?
No, just the two in the front above the garage door. No other windows.
There's no worry about ventilation because of running equipment.
No,
The doors open, you get enough circulation.
right.
And
And it faces north, so in the wintertime, you'll get quick ventilation.
This is true.
and that tends to keep the noise down for the neighbors without.
You know,
Okay, we're good.
All right, well, thank you as always, everyone. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
I'll take a crane, please.
Okay, our next petitioner, Gordon Farm Estates, we're familiar with. I mean, everyone here is, maybe not Melissa is very familiar with the area. It's been, developed over the last few years by, the JPS and somebody else. I can't remember who, but. And who just speaks for tonight?
My name is Gary DeCastro, owner of Borden Farm Estates,
Okay. Gary, could you spell your last name?
DECASTRO.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, so we're here tonight talking about Borden Farm. You guys are all familiar with Borden Farm itself. We're proposing what would be the new Borden Farm Estates, which would just be an extension of the community while preserving the history of the estate itself. So I'll kind of talk at a high level look, and then we can probably delve more into some Q&A and flesh out some details. But high level note, the most important perspective of this property, in my opinion, was the East Main Road perspective. So driving by, walking by, how does this space look? How does this space feel? So I didn't want to lose sight of that. In the overall grand scheme of things, you'll see on the site plan, everything was planned behind the existing structures. So the existing house, the existing farmhouse remains as is, nothing gets altered with that. The existing barn remains the same. We're going to be renovating that into 4 new 2-bedroom townhome style units. The ramp stays, the entire architecture stays. There are a few new windows and doors that need to be added for proper easement, et cetera. The finishes on that building would remain shingle, wood trim, asphalt roof, very typical to that historic feature itself. And then the new buildings will be behind those structures. So 4 new buildings in the back, all, thought of with some kind of architectural value. I've got some materials here we can kind of dive into down the road. But point is, from that perspective, we use those structures as well as a mini barn that we're going to salvage on site, turn and pull forward to help hide the dumpsters and also offset some of that view parameter as well. On the landscape plan, it's very simple but functional. We've got some deciduous trees strategically placed that'll grow in and help also hide that space from that perspective. And then we've got our privacy planting around the perimeter. The flow in and out was designed according to what we needed for fire and safety access. So it's easy in, easy out. We met all of our parking requirements. As far as lighting goes, I know that's another concern. Everything will be dark sky compliant, gooseneck style, architectural kind of building mounted lights. We do not have any light posts or lamp posts that are required on the site. We try to keep it as minimal impact as possible for the neighbors, which up to this point are very satisfied with the design that we've put together. We've met numerous times, both kitchen table and at the board here, and so far it's been positive feedback. That's kind of a high level look without getting too far in the weeds. I don't know if you guys have questions more in particular in certain areas, but I've got my architect Brian Shull here and my engineer Tom Principe as well, so we can all speak on what behalf we need to dive into.
I'll go first. Can you talk to me about the size of the turnaround? And if that's like with the fire, like why does it need to be so big, I guess? The reason I asked that is if you were to maybe change the size a bit or make it a little smaller, maybe you could pull that outer loop closer and then not need that retaining wall, which walls are expensive. And I understand this is 40B project. So that's the first question. And second, it seems like you're envisioning 2-way around there. Was there consideration of just making that one section 1-way, which then you could make that that drive smaller?
I think, well, I'll answer number 1 first. That's
Yep.
easy. That is from the safety access. So meeting with the fire department and the size of the fire trucks and the largest truck they need to get in and turn around. They ideally don't want to make any 3-point turns. They want to pull in and pull out. So that radius does meet those requirements. The 2-way, I think that's just better for flow. You do have those 2 buildings over to the right. I guess for argumentative purposes, it's kind of tomato, tomato. I don't know if we necessarily need it for any engineering code. So that could be debatable whether it's forward only or forward and reverse. But the retaining wall was actually for, we are removing a lot of mature trees on the property. There is one large maple nearby to that. That wall is literally just to save that maple tree.
No, I get that. I mean, do we have that written anywhere that it needs to be like a 90-foot? Because I'm working in towns that it only require 25-foot radius for fire turnaround.
Keep in mind too, in the middle of that is our Coltec drainage system. So instead of doing another retention pond, we wanted to have a nice large open green space. So we went with the Coltec underground drainage system that
Yeah,
is spec
some of
to
those
fit,
can be driven over those.
is spec to fit in there.
Yep. No, I mean, I could put a pencil to paper to kind of show you how I would grade this to keep the tree and not need the wall, but I was just asking if there's a minimum with the fire, and especially if you didn't have a wall and you could drive on grass instead. Would that still satisfy? I know a lot of fire access roads are reinforced grass. I guess I could keep going. Snow storage. Do we have any areas still noted for that?
You have a site plan you could pull up, Liam? I mean, it's not specifically noted, but with the abundant amount of stone we get on Plymouth Island, I think we can satisfy it. I mean, you gotta figure we have the entire median, you know, where the Coltex are. There's plenty of storage to push in there. There's plenty of rooms at each ends that we can stockpile. And then if push came to shove and we wound up with a, 2015 scenario like we did in many cases here that just got too overloaded, you gotta haul out. And I was physically plowing in 2015, so been there, done that.
On one of the plans, there's a hatch in front of the buildings. What is that noting? I can't really tell what that is.
Probably the landscape beds in front of
Yeah,
the building.
are those landscape beds?
Yep, small
Okay.
landscape beds. It's
Is
gonna be
there-
a condo association, so we don't want anything too mature that they're not gonna maintain per se.
So are these rentals then, or are you gonna try to sell them as?
These gonna be sold likely,
Oh, okay. Irrigation,
no irrigation.
I'm concerned because some of those arborvitaes that are already behind,
They
that
were
you
wind
know-
burned and dead already, yep.
Yeah, and they're really spaced far apart. 8 feet on center is really far apart for a 5 to 6 foot arborvitae. You're gonna have big holes for a while, so. And also some of the grading looks a little tight. Just concerned planting on such a tight hillside. Yes, right there. I mean, those are. Not as bad, a 3-to-1 slope.
Oh,
Yeah, you can easily get a ball on that.
Is there an
it
opportunity,
for
if you
maturity.
can't afford the irrigation, at least set up like temporary for 1 or 2 year drip line, like hoses? It's just, would be a shame to see them all die like they did next door.
Yeah, again, we planted those pretty late fall, so we were dealing with the winter. I'm already working with the new owner of the building to cover them under warranty, so. I mean, it's basic practice to maintain trees if they do die.
Is there any consideration of planting islands? Is there any, I know this doesn't have to fall before all our zoning codes, but I'm kind of ignorant to Portsmouth zoning still. Is there a requirement for every so many parking spots, there be a bump out for a tree or something? Here?
There's not a
think so,
requirement,
no.
no.
Okay. Well, as a suggestion, you could, pull a few more spots forward toward East Main. Have that parking lot align then, and then put a few parking islands throughout the development. It would just make everything look a little better to have a tree every now and then, and would help with shade. I don't know if that helps, but I know that like doesn't help with drainage, it makes it trickier. And then also from the street, it might be nice to have like a nice kind of hedge or something, to kind of block that first row of cars, something fairly low, like a 3-foot something on either side. When you're driving in, you're not just looking at the sides of the cars. And I'm talking about planting, but I want to get back to circulation. It would be nice to also see some sidewalks kind of connecting to East Main Road. From the parking, all you'd have to kind of just bring that sidewalk and follow the driveway back to the East Main Road there.
Hmm.
But I'll let other people chime in. I might have more to say later.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it, walking
Yeah, like
access
follow.
out to East Main
Yes, I
Road,
think it's-
you know, yeah.
Follow that, follow that.
yeah,
Yeah.
like on the side.
Even connecting, there's the little island that has a tree and a bunch of inkberry. If you connect that sidewalk to the back units. And just a kind of side note, standard inkberry, it tends to just grow tall and like weedy looking underneath. So I would suggest a cultivar like densa. And maybe not have it right up against the driveway because that might block sight lines of people trying to kind of curve around that part. I like the inkberry to kind of cover the first half where the cars are, but under the tree, I would keep something lower so people can kind of see around there as they're driving.
You know, if you're backing out of that first spot where that D1, when people are coming from the road, it is kind of gonna block them.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't, I'm sorry, I didn't see the inquiry in that one. Yeah. What page is that? I would do the same thing over here, but to see if you keep this parking lot, keep them going, you can have some other piece elsewhere.
Are the dark circles, are those existing trees?
There should be notation with X's for the trees being removed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trees to be removed.
Around a lot of, I think I counted 8.
It's pretty much all of them within the confines. That maple's the one that we're saving.
So,
Yeah,
what-
because they're adding-
I know this whole
All these big.
right, right, so one of the problems we had with Seafair, when the old hotel was there. They went for the 10% affordable housing, and they, I don't wanna say who the developer was, but they cut corners.
Gotcha.
They gave them stone driveways and everyone else got asphalt. They had different outside lights, which made it look different, which is not right
Yep.
necessarily, kinda. So, I don't, Leah might not remember, but that was kind of an issue with the association and the board.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that's why we're here, right?
Yeah.
So that's the intent. I'll speak a little bit on behalf of myself, but I think I have earned a little credit on I do what I say I'm going to do. And regardless of the builder, that's the point of why we're having this conversation, to make sure that we do stand behind what we say we're gonna do. When it gets down to plants, yeah, sure, some of it, we can have a matter of opinions. But pavement, something as big as that, outdoor lighting, something like that, I mean, that's why we've spent what we've spent on these plans, to show you what we are doing.
What's going on the
North side,
north side, with the grades here? What's the purpose of this? Do you know?
we've got drainage there as well, so that's another Coltech system.
Oh, in here?
Yeah, I think next page, Tom, you mentioned. So that's Coltech system number 2 back there. So we needed the coverage. And then we added screening back there, even though we didn't need to, but that's behind the Dunkin' Donuts Plaza. That's not all that sightly.
Nice.
And then on the east perimeter line, so that's the abutting neighbors. That's what we've agreed to. We went back and forth on what they actually wanted, but we landed on a single row plus a fence. So it'll be wood on steel, cedar wood on steel post fence that'll actually go up prior to construction, act as a safety fencing as well. So that'll go up first, and then trees will go up during landscaping phase. Instead of doing a double row along residential.
Looking at fence and.
Yeah.
And the trees.
Beyond.
Yeah. Yep, I gave them kind of an option in which way we wanted to go, double them down, stagger them, or we can do single row and fence or what have you. So that's what we landed on. They were happy.
Will this have an East Main Road address or how? would it-
Yeah.
is it-
Yep. Yeah, I mean, right now it's 2951 and 2967.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna come together once it merges. If they pick one, I don't know how the town does that, but
You have mail bank boxes at the front or?
yeah, so where that mini barn that we're saving and moving.
Yeah.
We'll probably we have a mailbox station that'll be off street, off East Main anyway, mailboxes.
You're going to be tying into the existing Portsmouth sewage system?
These are all private septic systems,
Pardon?
private septic systems.
What do you envision that these are gonna run out for?
Rent, I don't know.
They're not, are they gonna be up for sale or just rent?
For sale,
Pardon?
for sale. So 25% being affordable per state requirements, 75% at market rate.
I am just curious why that back, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just curious why it has to be elevated back behind here.
Tom, you want to talk drainage a little bit at the end?
Good evening. All right, good evening, Mr. Chair, members of the board, Tom Principe Engineering for the record. So the question was about the mound, I think we talked about on that north side. So up on the screen, you can see we're using underground storm tech infiltration units. So those are underground, and then it's going to be grass and lawn, so it could be used as recreational area as well as around the island. So we had to comply with the DEM standards with the groundwater table. So that's why they're elevated. Otherwise, I would have loved to have them flush. But just because of the seasonal high water table, we had to keep them a certain distance up above the groundwater. The one to the north, so to the left of the page, that long, narrow system, it's underground storm tech. Yep. Yep, right up here at the top left corner. And then the other storm tech system is in the island. So those are all storm tech units. So those storm tech units are designed to mitigate the roof water system. So in the island, the two new buildings in the back, the two quadplexes in the back, those roofs are all connected to that system in the island. The two new quadplex buildings to the north, back left corner, those are connected to the back, to the north side, that long, narrow storm tech system. So those mitigate that sort of runoff. Now, with the circulation and roadway system, all of that is asphalt. Now, we kind of play this game with what's low impact, what's good drainage, you know, do we do gravel? But again, in the town of Portsmouth, there's also a fire code that they have that we have to comply with. So there's certain slopes and surfaces, and the fire department loves asphalt. You know, the state and the stormwater requirements differ from that. But again, we do have the sign off from the chief with the circulation and the materials being asphalt. And again, asphalt's nice because it is all ADA compliant. It's just tough to treat the stormwater, but we were able to mitigate that in an infiltration basin, which is on the top right corner of the page, which would be southeast corner of the site. So to the point earlier this evening about that wall, it's only a 2.5 foot wall, so it's a landscape wall. And the reason is me and some people in my office graded this a few different ways. It's tough, but we are using low impact development, and we're not putting a catch basin system in here. We're not putting drains and catch basins and creating all these low points. This whole thing, we're able to gently slope it, meet the fire department requirements, and grade this all to that back right corner of the site, which is the southeast corner. So that all drains surface flow to the infiltration basin, which again, an infiltration basin on our details, it's just grass, it's lawn. It's not that deep. It drains within 72 hours. It's supposed to be mowed, maintained. So again, it kind of fits the actual natural landscape itself. So we were able to make that work.
Just to help this tree here, this, I think tulip trees or something like that.
That one's a big maple, actually.
Okay,
Is this a line basin?
yeah.
Is
What?
is it line?
No, infiltration basin. Yep.
I'm just still struggling with, if someone's coming toward East Main on that outer loop, is there a conflict of cars at that point in front of the dumpsters?
Oh. You mean like,
If someone's coming here and driving here and someone's coming here, there's no,
is it one? Oh,
No, it's not
two-way.
one.
No, it's two-way. No, it's two-way. There are arrows there. Depends what page you're looking at. So if you're up on the screen, so the black arrows, and again, I can explain it. The black arrows you're seeing on the page in front of you right now are actually our flow arrows.
Yeah.
So that's for our drainage. Not to be confused with the signage and striping in gray. So if we're just keeping that page, you can see the two-way traffic in gray. But again, that's something that we're gonna have to put some signage and striping on. And that's actually gonna be striped. So again, you can only go right or go left itself.
So it's gonna be, is it going to be one way?
No, it is a two-way. It is two-way. Yep. And again, it's almost just like a big outside cul-de-sac itself. But again, that's all gonna be lawn in the middle, so that can add as recreational area, because there are gonna be need to be spots for, you know, people walk their dog or, you know, people to play with. So,
Fire trucks, they're going around that circle. Like
no, they prefer this.
Against the.
No, the width is full 24-foot width, yeah. No, it meets all of their requirements for their fire truck apparatus, yeah.
Are you gonna do anything to deter people from driving off? I mean, no, it's under code 30 inches, but
Mhm.
um,
For what? The wall?
the retaining wall, I mean, 30 inches is a steep drop if you're driving off of that. Is there
Mhm.
any kind of lit? Oh, I don't know. Is there a curb?
Well,
height,
so,
like-
so only at one point, it's 2.5 feet is the max at one point. But again, it goes from obviously 0 to a foot to 18 inches. So it's only 2.5 feet for about, I don't know, 40 feet.
Is the
So
wall
again-
flush with the?
No, no, it won't.
It has a height on the.
Yeah, again, it acts like a curb itself.
Okay.
Correct. But to your point, I mean, it's not gonna be flush, so you can accidentally drive over it, yeah. And again, about the septic system, so obviously there's no sewer. We have 3 individual systems here, and unfortunately, they're the raised sand filter boxes. I know the landscape architects don't like those, but it's all we can
They
use.
are along the street. That's what those are gonna be.
Yes, full disclosure. But nothing I could do, I'm sorry. But so there's 3 of them. There's 2 in the front, which services, again, the 2 existing buildings and the 2 new buildings in the back left. And then we were able to tuck the 3rd sand filter towards the rear portion of the project that services the other 2 quadplexes.
I mean, I know it's not required, but if you're selling these, I would put some landscaping around those.
I mean, usually
it's-
grass, light grass is nothing with a deep root system to get
But
into the.
like, is that stone,
Field
is
grass.
that a stone wall that I don't remember, that looks decent along at least the
You're
front
actually-
there? Just-
You're actually
you're not gonna see
elevated
it.
up on East Main Road too. You're like 2 feet, 30 inches up on that stone wall, that retaining wall. And you're kind of looking over. So it's not, I mean, no one likes raised sand filters. We can agree on that. But
Mhm.
driving by, it's not, you're kind of looking over it more than you think. Pulling into it, you know, from a private perspective, looking left, sure, you're going to see that raised structure.
Yeah,
kind of
It
is
would
what
be
it
this
is.
side.
Yeah.
it'd
There's
be-
existing stone
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah.
So where? So you're talking about those green utility boxes? Is that what you're talking about, transformer?
So are you gonna cut the tree center in front of them? Cause those root systems are probably gonna,
I don't think there's any mature trees there. Any
No,
tree within
there's a-
10
there's a-
feet.
Yeah, there's a couple small ones along the stone wall that we're gonna intend to keep and let grow out.
Mhm.
But anything that's within 10 foot of that septic field would have to go.
Yep.
And there were a few that were surveyed outside of that footprint that would stay.
Mhm.
You're counting the 4 units that you have in the barn that you're converting to make 24, right?
No, there's 20 new units. There's 16 new construction and 4 renovated in the barn.
Right.
That would be the 20, that would be the 20
That's
total
what
new
that's what
units.
I'm asking, yeah,
Yep.
that makes 24. Do you have hydrants down in there?
So we have a proposed hydrant. We're over with the water department fire. We have 2 proposed hydrants.
Okay.
One's gonna be towards the, how do I explain this? Let's see, so. Let me load this. So it's between buildings C and E. And then there's gonna be a second hydrant right near the infiltration basin.
What is that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
What holds the box?
usually it's wood.
So it's
Are you
6
gonna
by
do masonry?
6.
Could you do a stone, it's only gonna be how high? 2 feet, did you? say?
Yeah, 2 feet.
Which would
There's
match
still
the
what?
stone wall of the prop.
I don't know.
It's just a little raised
not gonna kill it. You just keep it like off of it enough feet, and then it's like, it
Yeah.
looks something.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to be right up against the box. I mean, it could be just even if
Or
you
even
get it like
ornamental
3 or 4
grasses
feet
or something.
off it, so that when it grows to its full size, it's not gonna be.
the big root system.
No, I
Big
mean,
carrot?
not when you keep it far enough off of the box. It's not gonna like, root up into the box.
Few shrubs isn't gonna change a lot. I mean, that's.
No.
Unfortunately, we can't change the engineering of it.
No.
Trust me, they're double the cost. I don't want them either.
No, I don't want to design it. Yeah,
But we can landscape around them to soften them up. That's
I'm
kind
saying,
of small.
Mhm.
Escape, like,
Mm.
just so when you're driving down the street, you're not looking at those.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
Someone needs to design a new,
I've been talking to DM about it, trust
I
me.
think
Yeah,
somebody needs to get on that, because
Yeah.
they're just so stupid looking.
yeah.
you know?
Well, I went as far back as when you first told me it was that,
Yeah.
I was asking about, can we get anything on top? To
Yeah.
make it look like
Yeah.
rubber chips that look like grass or something
Yeah, they
like.
just, their spec is very
But they're
just black
so
and
tight.
white.
Yeah,
City up here when on top of the island, I mean, it just seems, is it because it's ledge or something?
Just the soil itself and the size of the system. So these also have the smallest footprint on the market because it treats the wastewater and it actually meets irrigation standards according to EPA after it hits the sand filter. So if we were to, let's just say the soils would permit a conventional system, it would be 4 times that footprint. And we don't have that luxury of space either,
Ah.
so.
Is this like something Atlantic Solutions?
Correct,
put
correct,
together? Yeah.
correct, yeah, yeah.
We went to a project where, we had, existing stone foundations of a few buildings. And we had to put one of these in, and what we did was we actually made the perimeter, cinder block veneered with stone to match the other stone foundations. And we brought it up and it looked like sort of an abandoned foundation.
foundation.
Yeah.
Looking at it.
Yeah.
But you actually walked up to it and, oh.
Yeah, you can do that after you build the frame and it's all done, then you can put that veneer over it to make it aesthetically look like that.
We usually use the block with
The box?
box.
Yeah, but how do you keep it straight on the inside? You must have poured something, a wall inside, concrete wall.
Putting down low. And
Yeah, but on the inside,
Yeah.
right? Because that stone's irregular. So you need some sort
DMU
of
block.
straight.
It's been blocked
Yeah,
up
block.
and veneered it on the
Oh,
outside.
cement block, sorry. Yeah.
Stone to
So
mimic
that's your wall inside to get that straight edge. And then- Yep. Again, I mean, it's an expense. Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't a public project.
Yeah, I
so.
think I'd go one of the first ones in Portsmouth with American Engineering.
Oh, yeah, Dan Cotta, yeah.
Conference Point,
Yep.
ended up building a removable deck on top of it, so it didn't look too bad, and since then the owners have put in a row for arborvitae there.
Yeah, yep.
That to me, Leslie's right, that's gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is when these timbers, I mean, I know they're preservative treated, they're only gonna last 20 years, I mean.
We can't look into the concrete, because I will say, because we do a lot of these, as you
Yeah.
guys know, and I could tell Garrett, is sometimes if it's 2 feet out of the ground because of the size of it, it's sometimes similar in cost now because the material is so expensive now, that if you pour into concrete, it's almost a similar price. But now, guy in Westport, PJ, somewhere in Westport, they have precast panels that you could use that are concrete.
Yeah.
So, I
Are
mean,
they
I
like
think we can
a stone facade?
price it out. Not necessarily, it's concrete, you know? But, and again, I don't know if you have a mason put a parge over the top of it, but again, I think we can talk about that.
That's not a real big cost, I mean, for a strip footing and either do dry laid or something. You could only do 3 sides if you wanted to, but I
Yeah,
think the visual from East Main Road, it's gonna be a selling point, it's gonna look like one farm.
yeah, and I'm sure Garrett's gonna want that visual there,
Yeah,
or to hide it, because I'm sure he's not gonna wanna have these, be
right,
seen as soon as you come in, so.
and you're gonna want a sign, sort of like a North Farm or one of those places,
Yeah, there's one already there. We're
Yeah.
gonna keep it.
yeah.
As
Yeah, we're
is.
gonna keep the Border Farm sign.
So I mean, I think we can agree that we can landscape and soften the appearance of that for sure. I'm not willing to agree on a stone wall per se, just from a strictly expense perspective, but I'm willing to at least entertain a potential concrete
Okay.
structure wall. I'll entertain that. But at bare minimum, you know, landscape that area with beds and whatnot, that
Yeah.
I'm sure we can do some low-lying.
In the stone
Yeah.
wall
Yeah.
on that side and then coming in like
It's
maybe
an
that
L,
side.
Yeah, keep it low. Yeah.
That's,
These
that's
are-
industrial, yeah, the old
Yeah.
Ace Hardware.
Yeah.
It's hard. And you
So,
can see all the
You don't really
mechanicals.
notice it so much on that
Yeah.
side, but.
And it's much lower though, the grade too, it drops down, so you
Yeah.
can't actually see it coming down East Main,
No,
because this drops right down.
Yeah, because I don't want to hide the ramp, because the ramp's staying, or utilizing that. I don't want to hide that too much. So yeah, low-lying shrubs,
Mhm.
Yeah.
something in that 3 to 4 foot range would soften it up. I'm fine with that. That's
Raise
just,
it out of the ground, Tom,
2 feet,
2 feet, so you could do boxwood even, right?
never-
what Leslie says.
they're a little disease and insect prone.
Gray owl juniper. Gray owl
Yeah,
juniper.
like, it's
Gray
like-
owl junipers like spread their, they go out
Roots
far.
spread out?
No, the roots, I think it's pretty, and it's really drought tolerant and only gets like 3 feet tall.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, like different kinds of, just like the juniper shrubs, you know?
Mm.
That could work and it's cheaper and they're not gonna get all leggy and,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, me and Melissa can have coffee one Saturday and figure this out pretty quick.
Mhm.
yeah.
Draw it up.
She can walk over, I'll walk over.
How many trash enclosures do you envision?
One,
It's that dumpster, right?
Right.
yeah, one enclosure, so that'll utilize about 3 8-yard dumpsters.
What I'm saying, and that's a lot of houses. I don't know what you're gonna have in there, but they're gonna have a dumpster or two in there, but
We got 2 8-yard dumpsters and room for recycling.
Mhm.
Dumped once a week, I think that's more than enough.
Yeah,
you know, that's a lot of that's a lot of houses for one.
No, I
And,
mean,
and it's on street parking.
what's up?
You're gonna have on-street parking.
No, everything's off street.
Parking right in front of the units.
Yeah.
Well, it's a parking place in front of the unit.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. yeah.
I'm sorry, I misworded that.
man, yeah, like this, Newport Green, they've got like a dumpster and with like a bunch of units and it seems.
Yeah, it's
like
pretty common for this
Yeah.
many units. This is
Yeah.
pretty standard.
It seems to be fine.
We
Yeah.
will see.
Yeah, let's talk about the other area. So under that maple tree, can you even grow grass? I mean, maybe it's just worth like putting some mulch down and then moving those picnic tables under there. If you're even gonna do the picnic tables, I mean, I don't know if that's supposed
Yeah,
to be
that's
like
probably
a
more
selling
up to
point.
the association, you know, as they
Okay.
get in. to
So
have
you're
the-
not necessarily putting that in, it's just. up
I'm
to the
not,
asso-
no. I mean, if there's if it turns into a very kid populated association, I'm sure that's something that would be voted on and put in, right? So, but the point is that we have space allocated for entertainment and recreation.
Got it.
Yeah.
How about those pickleball courts?
Oh, jeez. Yeah,
Some of us.
yeah, yeah.
It was 55 and over, you could sell them.
Yeah,
there you go.
exactly. Yeah.
Orthopedic surgeon around.
What do you, what are you gonna use for heating and cooling?
Electric,
Pardon?
electric heat pump.
Oh, all right, heat pump.
All right, so what lighting, we've got the bollards and then goosenecks. What are the materials?
So it's in here, Leslie, they're gonna
So-
use, well, go ahead.
Yeah, so lights are gonna be all building mounted, gooseneck style, your typical gooseneck style black fixtures.
Yeah.
So we've got front and rear on the patios, front of the entryways.
Pretty plain.
Yeah, building, you mentioned building materials, but hardy board, top surface, so we try to make this kind of nice and neutral, kind of blend that in, so.
Yep.
We've got composite trim and whatnot for maintenance, typical architectural asphalt shingle. Flatboard for the top portion, and just dress it up a little bit with the board and batten detail on the bottom. Those buildings, as you'll see on the plan, although they kind of look simple from an elevation view, they do stagger and give a little dimension as well. Plus, we added the gables, with just a few details and columns and flare in there as well, just to dress them up a bit.
Person that was absent tonight, do we read the comments? The person that couldn't come tonight, he had.
Oh,
comments.
Bill? Um, Anyone have them?
I have Phil's comments here
Yeah.
too, so he basically said he didn't have any real issues.
I think he mentioned the sidewalks too. That's where I,
Where did I agree with that? So.
Question. I was reading a write-up by that PhD. And he said that the farmhouse, in one sentence, he says the farmhouse is on the official register of historic, whatever category it falls in.
Mhm.
There was a special category.
The house and the barn, yes.
And then a little bit further on, he talks about it's on the waiting list. Now, is that house on the official register or?
It's been on the registry for many years.
Right.
I'd say a good 10 years it's been on. I don't know the exact date. Both of them are registered.
Okay. Cause it was a little bit confusing when he used the term, waiting for or something like that, but where he out and out said at the very beginning, that place is barely been certified.
Yep. Yeah, it's already been on the list.
It should be, that's a beautiful house.
It is. Yep. We're maintaining it.
That's what house everybody should have.
I've run into so many people. I just ran into someone at a wedding that said he stayed there. He had an apartment in there in college like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I used to park behind the barn going to high school when we would sneak parking spots and walk up the hill 25 years ago. So I think we've all got some history over there.
A copy of Phil's statements about.
No, it's in my phone.
I got it right here, but I think I'd call your attention, basically, he's very thumbs up about a lot of things, but he really dislikes his item G on his list of things here. He dislikes this solar lighted bollards, which will be at this.
For the walkways?
Off of the East Main Road, down the road and around, so, but those are his.
What do those look like? Do you have a
Oh,
picture?
yeah, there's a picture of
I
them.
think we submitted it, yes.
Yeah, it's on the very last, next to last.
Yeah,
page.
there's a picture.
Oh, is it on?
Yeah, very, very small, low impact.
And there's the back.
But they're not really download. They're,
They're just more. to
Horizontal.
keep
They're
your-
very, I mean, they're solar. They're probably less than low voltage.
yeah.
Did you find it?
They're more markers, I think, than lighting.
Last page.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to keep it pretty
They're
Yeah.
good for 10
low
years.
impact.
A 4-day rainy day backup, will they go out this week? Welcome to New England.
Materials or anything?
No, it's hardy board. You're gonna mix it up with batten board, which is real popular these days.
Yeah.
The Anderson 400 series.
Yep.
Are they the prairie windows? What do they look at?
Yeah.
The model.
No?
They might be actually.
Yeah.
We call them the prairie. There's another term for it, too,
Yeah,
but I
what-
know what you mean, slightly, square
Yeah,
upper
they're
sash,
curvy
rectangular
Anderson
lower
400.
sash.
Okay.
And the original, the barn stays shingle,
Yeah.
wood shingle. We do have to reside that in quite a bit of areas, but that'll stay wood shingle.
All the trim has to be black.
Anderson.
Speaking of the lights, I was just reading the specification on these outdoor lighting. They're good to 14 degrees Fahrenheit and we get below that, but they got an optional one that goes down to -40 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, hopefully we don't live there.
No, I hope not, but we get down below, 14 on occasion. Not that 1 or 2 days, but we do get there.
Melissa, anything else? I guess.
They can imagine the price difference.
Not the, not on this whole, on the,
There'll be probably one exterior per
Yeah.
unit.
they're not gonna be doing their own parking.
No,
Yeah,
It's
it's
nice
a
to
little
have.
better knowing it's being sold as condos, because when these developments go out, I mean, I didn't know if typically they sometimes, when they're rented out, tend to not be kept, not saying.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
Have the
Well-
voters been spoken to?
oh yeah, multiple times. Kitchen meetings, town meetings, they're all on board. Had
Okay.
positive feedback.
Um,
Yeah, we've been ahead of that for a while since we built the building next door. Built a good
Yeah.
relationship on that and followed through on this. I kind of got ahead of it the second we started designing it, so didn't hit them with any surprises.
So then really the only thing the board is requesting is some screening of plantings in front of the East Main Road side and the side coming in
And the
Oh,
sidewalks
and the sidewalks, right?
coming from both sides of those first parking areas. If you just kind of.
Connect to East Main. Is that gonna be Tom, is that gonna conflict with RIDOT?
Oh,
Okay, as long as it stays outside of RIDOT, then I don't have to deal with that again, yes.
No. Is there anyone on the line, Leah? Any abutters that would like to speak? They're not. So what does everyone think about?
Might as well be.
Solace or
Sorry.
box? Has anyone seen any?
Oh, I know. When you're doing construction
I mean,
and you're digging up a lot of dirt, where are you gonna put it?
So we've got different stockpile solutions for that. I know the project's got erosion controls parameters in there already built into the construction.
Or you're not gonna leave a big pile on site?
I'm sure there'll be stockpiles during construction, but it'll be
Yeah.
short-lived.
You see gigantic piles now. I got one out where I live,
You
where
saw
the building.
his,
And
yes,
a reservoir structure. The thing I'm so worried about is neighbors and dust.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be dust control. It's just typical OSHA standards. But the stockpile, I mean, if there's good topsoil, would likely save that for quite a period of time, so it can be reused at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, neighbors, well, you got neighbors across the street, neighbors are back here. You got your building and the church, but that's blocked by that's the only thing I worry about too on construction like
The
this.
problem with putting.
Generates a large amount of dirt.
Yeah, there is.
You can't not get dust when you're doing that, but some
Yeah.
people make it
It's
just
just on
because.
the entry.
Yeah, do your best.
Like when you stand on the top of the guy's pile and you can see the entire island, it's a little bit too much dirt,
Quite the stockpile.
so.
so I was gonna say, I'm okay with the solar as long as there's capped conduits if they need to upgrade in the future and they're not working well, that there's a designated conduit to change it out in the future, which you
that's-
probably would do anyways, but
No. it's not that way they don't have to tear everything up.
yes,
I think at minimal, there'll be sleeves across the
that's
asphalt.
what I mean. Yeah, sleeves, cross pavement or
Mhm.
under pavement. I mean,
Okay.
and a plan, so a future contractor knows where.
Some
to
as
park.
built, yeah.
There's no more questions. I think we should get an opinion out to you. Do you need to go to planning next?
We're done, yeah.
You're done, aren't you?
Yep. Yep, which is just waiting for this conversation essentially, I think, yeah. Oh, sure, yes, yeah, that part.
You've already met with RIDOT.
We've met with RIDOT.
Imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, so the physical alteration permit is really all we're waiting for right now. And we're on about month 5 now, so we're kind of pushing the finish line, hopefully.
That'd be good. All right, I think there's no more questions. I think we're all good.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate your time, guys. Thank you. Good to see you, Melissa.
Yeah.
Looks
Also,
good.
Tom. Yeah. Thanks.
I guess I'm wearing like.
Where are you working? Yeah, Phil State, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be done. I mean, it was on a lot for the rental, so
today is, tomorrow's supposed to be the bad one.
it's tomorrow's supposed to be a bad one, yeah.